Above all, life is about growth and change, and the only way that you really do either one of those things is by challenging yourself to do what's uncomfortable. And most of my life, I've hated being uncomfortable. Within the last few months, however, I've realized I have a decision to make. Either I can continue doing what's comfortable and just be unfulfilled, or I can push myself into discomfort. And as such, I've chosen discomfort. And so far, it's been great. However, there are times I'm concerned that maybe I make other people uncomfortable, and not in like a creep type of way, like not intentionally at least, but I have my concerns. Let me explain. One of the things I'm forcing myself to do is leave the house and go somewhere that I have to socialize, which doesn't sound very profound, but you have to consider I've been a borderline shut-in for the last 5-ish years or so. So for me, going out in the simple act of, being me is kind of like, right? It's very uncomfortable, but I enjoy doing it. In a traditional lazy guy form, however, I've made a compromise with myself that if I go out and I take a walk, that counts as socializing so long as I at least say hello to every person that I pass. And again, that doesn't sound too crazy, and it's not. But you have to consider a couple very important things. Number one, I live in southwest Missouri, which is essentially Arkansas, the Ozarks. And I don't know if you've ever been to the Ozarks, but it's hotter than Satan's anus here in the summer. So we're talking 103-degree heat index pretty much every day. It's brutal, okay? Number two, like most normal people, I sweat. Maybe a bit more than the average person, I admit, but by itself, it's whatever. It's fine. Combine it with the heat, however, and it's exponentially worse. Okay, even in the shade, it's pretty brutal because that humidity is just nonstop. Which brings me to number three, a combination of all those issues. Big sweaty man, sundown time, fairly secluded trail, probably not who you want to say hello to. Well, probably you do want to say hello, but in more like a fearing for my life type of way, not a genuine like, oh, hey, good to see you type of way, I know I personally am not a threat. I'm just a chill dude. If anything, I would help you get to where it is that you're going safely. But I can 100% understand why anybody, especially a solo woman walking late at night on a trail, would maybe think that the sweaty 6'2", 220-pound man with long unkept hair making intermittent eye contact for the last 50 feet before finally saying hello might be a little threatening. I get that. Believe me, I get it. It sounds terrifying to me. I wouldn't want that, right? I incidentally caught up with a guy one time because I walk fast and I hit a leaf as I was going to, pass him on the side. So he spins around, rips his earphone out, and what do you think I say to him? Mind you, I'm already making direct eye contact with him by the time he turns around. What do you think I say to him? I promise I'm not stalking you. He didn't find it very funny. So yeah, might as well get uncomfortable because it can't go much worse than that.